First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in New Orleans. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Look at 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Down, set.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That one incomplete. Good job of textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. 10 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. Going left sides down the field, and it's complete. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Right, set, hut. Set, hut.
Here's Rattler. They'll try to set up the screen here, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
52 blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That is intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check. Blue check. Hut, hut.
On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's Rattler. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pick.
Here's the second down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up second and 7.
60 red. 60 red. Cycle. Set.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards. Pick up there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
95. Black shot. Ready?
Out of the gun, Rattler. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Needle blue.
Here's Rattler on first and 10. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
It is second and 6.
At the 8-yard line.
33. Yellow. .22 needle. Hut.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that stop.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Claws red. Check, Hut.
On third down, it's Rattler. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Strikers. 50. Green. Ready.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 5-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Back near his goal line, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds. Up 35-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one swung out to Blue. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Again, Prescott to the air. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys move out on top. 14-0.
Saints, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drill 52. Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Rattler going to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Whoa! Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. Kill.
In motion, Lamb.
Go. Get out there. There we go, kill. 26.
On the play fake, Dak. This one caught the 4. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be first and goal.
Like you've heard me say it 1,000 times, the easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Blue. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go, 46.
On second down, it's Dak. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Here we go, 40 seconds.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. 3rd and goal for Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 43 rail. Let's go. Hut.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Needle Blue.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Ready?
Throwing on 3rd down, Rattler. He's got his running backs downfield, and it's complete. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready.
There's a handoff out of the gun. He'll get about 2. And Davis there to make the play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's got some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd and 6.
So motion the slot man right. 2nd down, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. Down inside the 10. And he's in! George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 10 black. Set hut.
First down throw for Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Set, ready. Black, 95, claws red. Hut.
On first down, it's Rattler. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. Saints going to use their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready. Blue, 32. Black shot, ready.
Off play action, here's Rattler. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He finds Bell. That's caught. And is marked out up at the 34-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now a timeout signal for it, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
First down, Prescott on the run to the right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
36-yard line.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Bell is the man in motion. A first down throw for Prescott. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
On first down, here's Rattler. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, here's Rattler. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Out of a shotgun, it's Rattler. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Right there. 46.
Prescott on first down. That one swung out to Blue. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Kill. Here we go.
In motion, Lamb. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Shot. Check, pick. Let's go. Hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go now. Hut.
No toss play, running left. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long, and here is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll drop this for blue.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down to the 15.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation move. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
In motion, Lamb. On the play fake. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Chase Young. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They put Pickens in motion. Dak facing 3rd and long. He's got it at the 7. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Check, huh?
Off play action, it's Rattler. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4. Prescott now. Now screen set up for Blue. This one's sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
3rd, they need 8.
Here we go, 46, 46. Done.
They put Pickens in motion.
Here we go, 47. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Rolling right. He's done at about the 8. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. To the air again. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll throw again. Dak. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got another one. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Trail green. Let's go. Blue 45. White. Set.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they are into the end zone for the 1st time today. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
Saints 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, kill. Here go 47. Yeah. Hey, 47. 47. Here go 40.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready. Right. What? 60 red. 60 red. Smash. Red. Steal. Black. Hut.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rattler. At deep for Olave. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
Third down.
Now it's going to be third down.
97. Let's go now. Blaster. 6. 52 blue. Set.
Off play action. Here's Rattler. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Red. Blue. 32. Black shot. Ready?
Again, it is Rattler. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Looping them for the extra point. The kick is good. Saints will get just a bit closer.
59. Saints 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Wow. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. A first down throw for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickett. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, Prescott. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Cowboys 66. Saints 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
fake, and now it's Rattler. Forced to his right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Yeah! Any fighting! Here we go, 47!
Slot man in motion right.
26!
Prescott on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be second down. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up third and 5.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. In motion, Lamb. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now the try here for the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up
His kick
and through. Cowboys stretch things out even further.
Saints 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
5, 6. Shot. 17. Let's go now. Red. 38. Hut.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hut. Hut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
So surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation. Like, I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, Rattler. Laying out, and he made that catch. What a play. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. I'm sure they needed to take a timeout, but
First and 10
take with
at the
it.
25-yard line.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys.